Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball comes your way next. George Kirby gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Digging in, Lon Doby watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and drive in runs? This guy's had a phenomenal season, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that he can win it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Kirby has pitched just under 120 innings, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Kirby has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Find the ball.
Smoke that one. That boy.
And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started, to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
The set and the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair, so now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Jackson, runner at first with 2 gone. Runners on the move for second. Strike. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lon Doby.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the run's going to come into score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground at first.
Get down.
The tag, and he's out at the plate. One out now in the San Diego third, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Number 2, Trent Grisham.
High in the air out to center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over.
Back now for the Mariners' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on base.
So digging in now, Lon Doby. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Oh, and he goes down to get the curveball there and gets a lot of it. And he got more than enough of it, in fact. This one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 47 thus far. And it's given the Padres a 4-2 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do? And he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
That's off the plate.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
2-0 count, the pitch.
3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Ken, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Stepping into the box, Trent Grisham. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Trent Grisham.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Hey, let her rip right here.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
You did a good one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Helpful.
Good running count right here. 3 balls.
Ready to take his hacks again, Lon Doby, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Lon Doby, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. No balls and a strike to count. Grounded to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Yeah, boy, nice job.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Eric Hosmer.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better, buddy.
Grounded weakly to the left.
All right, hang on, right there.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. 2-3.
And that's what he gets paid to do, shutting them down for another save. That's an even 100 for his career. So congrats are in order. I'm sure he's going to tuck that ball away and put it in his trophy room.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. San Diego post road win number 40 on the year. Matt Strahm earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Diego Padres and the Cincinnati Reds. Lon Doby looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even greater heights. Next. Michel Baez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The catcher.
Digging in, Lon Doby, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lon Doby, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And they will get it out here as he's tagged out at second. But meanwhile, a run is already in to score. So that'll go into the books as next will be the cleanup hitter, Lon Doby. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started, to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Runner goes for third. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that dome.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Prior. Stepping into the box, Lon Doby. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. A great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Drilled down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Crawford gloves it, and quickly there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Lon Doby.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Let it fly, biggin.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
For our ball game tonight.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Cincinnati Reds came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitter for San Diego. Number 1, Lon Joby.
Laser!
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't...
And now they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Jose Castillo is on to pitch out of...
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
8-4 tonight. The Padres with their 80th win to pace the division. Chris Paddock wins a league-high 16th decision. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan Plesac. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the Cincinnati Reds. Lon Joby, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Sonny Gray gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Yandy Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time.
Hey, no one better. Stay hot. Here we go.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Crawford has it.
Come on, you can beat it. You can beat it.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Standing in, Bradley Zimmer.
The left fielder, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here. Hey, one time. Right now. Here we go.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. So coming to the plate, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Nick Senzel.
And nobody out now.
And the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits.
J.P. Crawford.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's low.
Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball from offense to defense, pitching. It's all coming together for this group.
Fellas, let's go.
And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Crawford, the former Seattle Mariner, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
1 out, nobody on. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, Jesse Winker. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Jesse Winker.
Here's the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone! Solo shot to right center. 24 home runs for him on the season. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Come on, guys.
Two and one.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the. And the throw to first ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Striding in, Lon Dovey. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Doby is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, that was a laser right there. Nice hit, buddy.
And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Row, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
Hey, let it rip right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Find the ball.
All right, stand up, stand up.
The relay throw. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs.
Yeah, here we are in the middle of summer, and he just keeps contributing in a great way by driving in runs. He's been taking advantage of run-scoring opportunities.
Digging in to try it again, Lon Doby. Looking at his current numbers, he's tracking for over 55 homers this year.
Not bad if you're into being awesome and having fun and hitting 3-run homers and driving in runs and winning baseball games. 55+ homers in the big leagues. Amazing.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Irvin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Sonny Gray, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Sonny.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lon Doby.
He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A runner at second, nobody out.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, I'm not sure if he played this a little too nonchalant or he took his eye off the ball a little bit early or what, but it's never a good look when you can't make a play on a pop-up like that one.
Now in the box, Eric Hosmer. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Struck him out. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late.
The batter, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. Long throw to the plate.
Get out.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Nice hit right there.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Number 2, Trent.
Coming to the plate now, Trent Grisham comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to fall. A base hit. The throw to the plate.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roy. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Let it fly now. Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And they'll put the tag on him here, and your guess is as good as mine as to what that was all about. But I do know this. The inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Padres on top, 3-2. Now at the plate, Lon Doby.
Here we go.
Lon Doby.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
fly, let it fly.
The 0-1 on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and that's home run number 48 on the year. And the lead is now 7-2.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive.
Ready to take his hacks again, Lon Doby, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs in the inning on just 1 hit, but it was a big one, the home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Padres 10 and the Reds 2. Digging in now, J.P. Crawford. No hits to this point.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And they can't even get one on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The San Diego Padres used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Joey Lucchesi earned his 9th win of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the San Diego Padres and the Cincinnati Reds. Lon Doby looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even greater heights. Next. Tyler Mahle gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks.
And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Padres will jump out to a 1-0 lead. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Doby, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and late reactions, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
And the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes, or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Eric Hosmer would be next. There's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Let's go now. What time?
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, no.
See it, drive it like you can. Come on.
Lined hard toward right center.
Pick it up.
And that's into the gap and should
On
be
the bag,
extra bases.
On the bag, right here. On the
Grisham
bag.
ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Put a rip into one. Put a rip into one.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
The 0-1 delivery.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
A pause, and the 0-2.
Ball, no. Great lead.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Padres lead it 2-0. Stepping into the box, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Nobody here. Nobody.
The center fielder, number 4.
Here we go, boys.
Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Digging in now for San Diego. Lon Doby. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Right now.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the upper deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far. And it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In now, Trent Grisham. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Padres lead it 3-1.
Welcome back. The Reds are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. At the start of the day, they find themselves among the best teams in the league in on-base percentage and runs scored. Talking with one of the coaches during batting practice, he told me, it's great to get guys on base, but it only really matters if you're finding ways to bring them home. We do that really well, and it's a credit to the focus of our hitters in big situations. Sounds like a clutch factor to me, and they seem to have it, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Reds.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Tyler Mahle.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Cut it right there. Cut.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Lon Doby, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
0-1 the count.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, hunk kid.
From the belt, the pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. Make it 5-1.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. So here's the cleanup hitter, Trent Grisham, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground.
Get down,
and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Reds 1.
Leading off for the Reds, the third baseman, Nat. Nice.
Hey, good fan right here.
Hey, we got no outs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
1-0.
Hey, come on, Chuck. Your turn
Digging
right
in once again, Lon Doby.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but a foul ball.
Hey, no one better. Need you right
Working
here,
for
kid.
the punch out and the offering. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Irvin will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Unless there's an amazing turnover of this lineup, it's looking like this is going to be his last at bat. And I think, people, we need to take a step back and realize this is the new mark. He has the new all-time hit streak mark. I didn't think I'd ever...
Coming to the plate now, Lon Doby, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
From the stretch.
Hee-haw!
He waits. Now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season. Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Friars jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dylan Bundy hangs win number 11 on his line. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 11 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs on 11 hits.
A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Adrian Morejon will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
At the plate, Lon Doby watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories.
It's really hard to put together one of those monumental seasons. This guy's got a shot at the Triple Crown, hitting well over 300 in his last 10 games.
First offering on its way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Lon Doby. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly.
Stepping up to the plate, Lon Doby. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Lon Doby.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Man, where's that boy?
And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
The relay. Throw won't get him.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, and their runners at the corners now.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
To second for 1, back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Digging in and looking for more, Lon Doby. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Doby.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th.
Hey, like you
and now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Now the pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Onto the party porch and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 51 on the year. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
You're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. 4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. San Diego win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Adrian Morejon records the victory, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Giants, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Padres.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now.
Hey, stay hot now.
In there, and it's 0-1. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play with 51 homers and an RBI total pushing up near 170. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dickerson's on the move. He gets there.